Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
So I thought I would just start by telling you what it is that we do here. And that is building a relationship with the horse based on language, communication, love, and respect. And to get all of these things, you have to get the animal to trust you. And that's the first thing that we do, whether we're starting with a young horse or we're bringing someone in who's been in another discipline or has a troubled horse. The first thing you do is make friends with the animal.
My name is Memory Stewart. I am a librarian by vocation and a horsewoman by avocation. And I have had horses all my life. I started when I was 6 years old. And I watched her, and it suddenly dawned on me, this woman is a lot more than a teacher of lessons. This woman is a horse trainer. And then the more I watched, I thought, this woman understands horses. This woman has a great deal of depth. And it was incongruent for me because she's so young. I thought, how can someone so young understand so much? Is this real? And I've been watching her now for about 2.5 years. It's real. It's there. She's an amazing horsewoman. And I don't say that lightly.
You can certainly take a horse and get a lot of things done in a short period of time and build the trust and build the respect. But the love takes a little longer. The love takes the time, I think, outside of the training pen. You know, you have to spend that time with them. You have to groom them. You have to be with them. And that I think is the key component. And with the students here, I make a point of that. You know, grooming them, saddling them, picking out their hooves, treating their wounds, you know, combing their manes and tails. All of that is bonding time, just scratching them, just rubbing them and scratching them and getting to know them. I have boarders that board here that take up to 3 lessons a week, some more than that. I have students that come in and take lessons on my lesson horses. I do have a few really nice lesson horses that I'm so grateful for. And people ride their horses that live around here. I have people that ride over for a weekend lesson, and I have people that trailer in for day lessons or little mini clinics, and sometimes private and sometimes group lessons. We have a full arena, we have a set of jumps, we have a round pen, we have different play toys, we have pedestal, we have a lake down back, and when it fills up, the kids like to go down there and tromp through the water. We have trails, there's dirt roads all around the farm people ride their horses out on. It was the same student that was so afraid to canter one day. Like you asked me that, there's 1,000 little moments, you know, and she was so afraid to canter, and we had this little half Shetland, half Welsh pony named Wishy, and she was a little dapple gray, and everybody loved Wishy, and she was so scared to canter on Wishy, and she came one day and it was her birthday. I think she was turning seven, and she was terrified. I think she almost didn't come that day because she was so scared, and she knew it was time to canter. She had been posting, it was time, and I wanted her to canter, and she was just dreading it, and oh, I don't feel good, and oh, this or that, and she cantered that day, and you just saw that. I remember the first time I cantered. You see that they're scared, and then they take a few strides, and then you just see that natural flow start to happen, and the relaxation and the smile come over her face. And I'll never forget that day Corey learned to canter. She got over her fear and conquered that fear that had nothing to do with the horse. And she learned to canter on her birthday. My favorite thing about horses from the very beginning was their smell. Horses have a really unique smell, and sometimes on a warm summer day, and they've been sweating a little bit, and their hair's real thin, and you go out there and you just put your nose on them, and they just smell wonderful. They have the best smell, and I think true horse lovers will agree with me on that.